So I'd like to thank the work for everyone, and I won't mention names for fear that I'll miss somebody, but everyone on the staff at the MRPC were fantastic doing this project, getting this mitigation plan. I think we've got a great plan to present to people, and I encourage our representatives here to take this plan and bring it back and get some money out of Boston to maintain these generators so they're ready next time. And with no further, well, Dinatale, did I get it right?
Yes, you did.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Good morning, folks. 79 pages, this document. Really, MRPC should be applauded for this. This is a great deal of work. They hit upon some points that as Sean mentioned, you don't even think about when you're in the midst of that kind of a disaster. You don't even think about these things. But my thanks go out certainly to Glenn, Eaton, and Victor as well, and your staffs for putting this together. The challenge is going to be to implement some of these factors, but you touched upon things like grid structure, assets, lifeline lists. Lifeline lists, folks. Our investor-owned utility, Unitil, tells us that they have a list of people who are in need, have medical needs that require their power to be constantly on, and so they're a priority. I'm not sure it's as comprehensive as they think it is. I'm not sure they're hitting the people, because I'm hearing from constituents out there that they're not on their list. No one's ever reached out to them, nor have they ever been told that they are a priority. So those are some of the deficiencies that we certainly, and the more eyes we have on our investor-owned utility, the better we're going to be. Certainly the delegation here is committed. Representative Benson, Senator Eldridge, and oh, by the way, Senator Flanagan is recovering from her whirlwind Asian tour, and she's not with us this morning. Carly Antonellis from her staff is here, most capable individual on her staff, believe me. But Senator Flanagan would be here, but she just returned here. I think, last night? Was it last night? Yeah. So again, folks, the challenge in this is going to be holding Unitil to their feet to the fire. You see some of the pictures. Another concern that I have that we're going to address in the legislature is the condition of the infrastructure. And Unitil is going to tell us that they have a plan. They keep upgrading their infrastructure, and I'm sure they do. I just don't think it's comprehensive enough. I don't think it's rapid enough. So we're going to keep asking those questions and making sure that they comply. But again, thank you all for coming here today. And again, the challenge is going to be to implement some of these things. But it's a great plan, and my congratulations to all. Thank you.
Good morning. I'm happy to be here this morning. It's chilly outside, but it's sunny. That's a good thing. I just wanted to talk about maybe the financial end of implementing a plan like this. The city of Leominster was very fortunate to have an emergency management team in place. And years ago, I can remember as the chairman of the finance committee, various appropriations coming down from the mayor to fund emergency management with the facility and equipment. And there's a lot of controversy because we put quite a few $100,000 into our emergency management facility. And some of us had to stand up and take the heat from the public because they weren't too happy. And we said, we know this is a good investment. This will pay off in the future. Tomorrow will come someday. And obviously tomorrow came. And I have to give the mayor a lot of credit because he went down to the emergency management facility and operated that facility like a general in the field.
That's my mother. She heard it's the general.
And one of the things that's important is to seek reimbursement from the federal government and from the state. And I'll never forget Mayor Mazzarella at the end of his speech and conversation and giving instructions to everybody said, there's one last thing. I want everybody to count every single paperclip you use because I want to be reimbursed for every single penny. That made my job and the delegation's job a lot easier to seek reimbursement at the state level. Although we've only received half the reimbursement, I know Senator Dinatale has put a bill in to recover the rest of the money, but because of the way we operated, because we were prepared, and because we counted those paper clips, the city of Leominster was reimbursed $361,000 from the state, more than any other community around. And that's because of the investment we made in the past for the future. So I do give the mayor a lot of credit for running this operation like a military operation. I always thought he did it like Patton. Patton always said, General Patton during World War II, said, I never want to pay for the same real estate twice. So thank you, Mayor, for your leadership, and I'm going to try work very hard with the delegation to get our other half of that money back to the city and the region. Thank you so much.
Now, this would be what we normally call just in time. And I should say my representative, Jen Benson, is here to say a few words as well, if you're ready. Always ready, right? Yeah.
Well, good morning. I'm so sorry to be late. I had a meeting this morning that ran over. But, you know, I'm sure, as my colleagues have said, as I remembered the ice storm anniversary just past weekend, you know, I actually woke up in the middle of the night. I had a dream about it. This is real for people. This is something that, when you've gone through an experience like that, it stays with you for a long time. And the importance of having an adequate response, good planning, is vitally important, and ensuring that not only your public safety officials but your community knows that plan is in place. And so I'm really excited that we can be here and announce this and discuss it today, and get the information out to people that we are planning and we are being proactive, and to ensure that we are not left in the dark again. And I'd like to thank everybody here for their efforts around this. We've really worked as a team, this delegation, along with our partners in government and our partners in the communities. This is something that we will be discussing and talking about for many years to come. And the good that comes out of a bad experience like this is learning and preparing for the future. So, thank you.